शिवोऽहं शिव स्वरूपोऽहम्
अमर आत्मा सच्चिदानंद मैं हूँ।
Jai Gurudev. There are few announcements before we start what we are waiting for. There is no video session for Vigyan Bhairav participants tonight. Your session will be in the morning. Colors of Joy, yes, to program participants will have their session immediately after satsang in Mahavir Hall. Ashram Group Sadhana will be at 6:30 a.m. in Maitreyi Hall. Session for BVB Yes to participants will be in morning in Mahavir Hall. आज रात को विज्ञान भैरव पार्टिसिपेंट्स के लिए सेशन नहीं है. BVB Yes to participants का सेशन कल सुबह महावीर हॉल में होगा. आश्रम ग्रुप साधना सुबह 6:30 पर महावीर हॉल मैत्रेयी हॉल में होगी. और कलर्स ऑफ जॉय यस टू पार्टिसिपेंट्स का सेशन रात को महावीर हॉल में है. So today's guest is a well-known personality in art of living and around. He is an IITian. He pursued his graduation from IIT Mumbai. He is in ashram since last 21 years. He has traveled all around the globe. He is a techno-savvy gadget guru. You can ask him about the science behind the mantras. Kashi Bhaiya.
So since I was introduced as a gadget guru, let's do a small process before we begin. You can pick up your nice shiny instruments and do something with it. If you hear someone's mobile phone making a noise during the session, then please accept it as it is. अक्सर किसी और का मोबाइल बजता है और आपका दिमाग खराब होता है. सो बेटर है हम स्वीकार कर लें. ओ अभी तो 7 o'clock only. Shall we sing one more bhajan maybe? Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya, 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 Om Namah Shivaya. Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Om Shiva 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 Shivaya Namah Hara 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 Om Namah Shivaya 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 Om Namah Shivaya. और यदि आंखें बंद हो तो खोल सकते हैं. If your eyes are closed, you may open them. Wow, it's nice to see smiling, happy faces everywhere. So today morning we had a wonderful Rudra Puja. Monday is the day for Shiva. Today also happens to be Pradosha, the 13th day of the lunar calendar, which is also very dear to Shiva. So when a guy, long hair, after that serial came on air, a lot of people started liking Shiva. And there are a lot of stories about Shiva that we hear. Oh, he did this and he did that. And so somewhere we tend to think, oh, this is a person. Shiva is not a person, but a personification. That's what Guruji says. अक्सर हम ये सोचते हैं भाई ये तो कोई व्यक्ति विशेष है, पर व्यक्ति नहीं, मगर उस व्यक्तित्व एक आइडिया, एक चिन्ह. Shiva itself, the word Shiva means that which is benevolent. A lot of times our benevolence is conditional. You say, if you're good, then I will be benevolent. If all of you look at me so seriously, then I won't talk. So a lot of times, the way we behave depends on how others behave. Where the Shiva Tattva is concerned, that connection drops off. It's unconditional. कई बार प्रेम हम करते हैं इस वजह से कि अच्छा वो ऐसा करेगा तब हम प्रेम करेंगे, अगर उसने ऐसे किया तो फिर नहीं जी, हम नहीं. तो कहीं ना कहीं हमारे भीतर भी वो क्वालिटी है, वो तत्व है. कुछ कुछ जगह हम बिना कोई शर्त के प्रेम कर पाते हैं, और उस समय हमारे भीतर का शिव तत्व जगा. So to showcase that Shiva is universal, they said, oh, Shiva is blue. Guruji has spoken a lot about the Shiva Tattva. In one of the knowledge sheets, Guruji says that when the criticism comes from the throat and not from the heart, that is Shiva Tattva. Sometimes what we say, the criticism comes from the heart, and then we get upset. But if it's just from the throat, then that's the blue throat of Shiva. It's poison, but it's only from the throat. It doesn't come from the heart. So all the stories about Shiva are actually, the stories that we hear are from the Puranas. And all the Puranas are filled with principles which are illustrated in the form of stories. Pure Nava iti Purana. That which is new in town is Purana. जो पुर में नया है वो पुराना. ऐसे देखो तो लगता है पुराना माने बहुत पुराना, मगर संस्कृत में इसका अर्थ होता है कि जो अब है, जिसका that which is relevant right now, that is Purana. So these stories illustrate some essence which is relevant even today. So like you must have all heard the story of how Shiva cut off Ganesha's head and put an elephant head. So someone asked, oh, Shiva is supposed to be omnipresent, omniscient. Didn't he know it was his own son? And someone asked this in satsang, and Guruji said, the Shiva Tattva cannot recognize negativity. And what Parvati had made was the dirt from her body, she made it into an idol, and that was preventing Shiva from coming inside. So the Shiva Tattva cannot recognize negativity. जो शिव है वो नकारात्मकता देखता ही नहीं, इसलिए सारे असुर शिव जी को प्रार्थना करते हैं और कुछ वर मांग लेते हैं. शिव तत्व में ये क्वालिटी है ही नहीं कि कुछ नकारात्मक दिखे. तभी आप देखोगे कई शिव भक्त पता नहीं क्या क्या करते रहते हैं. Someone asked Guruji, do we need to have long hair, put ash all over us, not have bath, take marijuana, only then can I get Shiva? So Guruji said, if you have the ability to keep the poison in the throat and not let it go down, then you can do all those things that he did. So for me, when, like in the Rudram, when we say, it says, Virupebhyascha, Vishwarupebhyascha vo namah. Virupa means that which is without a rupa, without a form. And Vishwarupa means that which is of the form of the whole universe. So that which is formless and yet encompasses the whole form, that is Shiva. And I bow down to that. शिव तत्व क्या है? जो विरूप भी है, जिसका कोई रूप नहीं, मगर विश्व रूप भी है, विश्व पूरा उसी का रूप है. To understand this is not possible because it cannot be comprehended, but it can be lived. And how do we live that? That's why all this sadhana, seva, satsang. To turn on the light, you need to press a switch somewhere else. If you go and keep touching the bulb, it won't light up. Do you get what I'm saying? If you know where the switch is, then the bulb lights up. But often we tend to try and fiddle around with the bulb, trying to light it up. Wake up and see the switch is somewhere else. That is why closing the eyes is the way to open the eyes. That's why sitting still is the way to experience reality. And that's why all the ancient rishis, everyone has said, stop running. That's why Ashtavakra tells Janaka, drop the effort. But when is that possible? After you have put the effort. Often we say, oh, very convenient knowledge hum log le lete hain. That which is inconvenient, we say, okay, we'll think about it later. You go for an Ayurvedic appointment and your doctor tells you to do 5 things, out of which 2 things you like doing. You say, okay, I'll do those. I can see there are experienced people here. But the amazing thing is, where the Shiva Tattva is concerned, where Shiva is concerned, there is total acceptance, and that is Shiva. पूरी तरह से स्वीकृति जहां है वो शिव तत्व है और वही कल्याणकारी. Shiva means that which is benevolent, that which brings the blessings. In the Vigyan Bhairav, Parvati asked Shiva, oh Lord, I've done lots of things. I've done Sudarshan Kriya, I've done hollow and empty, I still want to do more. Tell me definitely what is the right way. And then Shiva gives the knowledge in the form of experiences, in the form of meditations. And it's amazing how each experience of the Shiv Tattva can take you so deep within. It's amazing. And that's why the experience of Shiva can be had only from a guru. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, long, long ago, far, far away, this happened last year. Guruji was going to conduct the Vigyan Bhairav course in Boon Ashram. And he said, oh Kashi, you can come to US. And I said, oh wow, yes. And so I managed to be in the right country at the right time. And Guruji was doing a whole tour of the US. So after Boon Ashram, he was going to come to Los Angeles, LA. And at that time, I was in LA. So I was getting ready to book my tickets, and like it was obvious, of course, I've come all the way from India to US, and obviously I will go to Boone. That was my expectation. And expectations reduce. So I got the message through someone, no need to come to Boone, you can be in LA and prepare for my arrival there. And you can imagine, I was so looking forward to be for the Vidyan Bhairav course, and I was stuck in LA. I said, okay, doesn't matter. Accept people and situations as they are. So I told many of the people there, it's the age of technology. Please WhatsApp me. New language, new technology. So I told at least 10 people, you must write, type whatever Guruji says. Doesn't matter if you don't listen, but you have to type and send me. So the first thing that Guruji said in the course is, no, he said, even that would have been okay, switch off your mobiles. But he said, ये गुरुमुख ज्ञान है, ये मैं तुमको दे सकता हूं, तुम किसी और को मत देना. This knowledge can only come from Guru to Shishya. Don't pass it on to anyone. It was as if he heard all the things. So I was waiting for Guruji to come to LA, and I said, okay. You know, you can only show your displeasure to those whom you love. So I was going to, like I can't throw a tantrum, but I thought, okay, now I'll tell Guruji, this is very bad. So when he came to LA, he said, but I have given you all this knowledge. Do you remember we used to sit in Hamsdam and all of this? And suddenly I remembered, yes, of course. All of the Vigyan Bhairav was something we experienced with Guruji in a very, very private session. And that time I realized that when it comes to the Shiva Tattva, there is abundance. There is much more, and there is much earlier. जरूरत से ज्यादा और समय से पहले मिल जाता है यहाँ पर. And when I look back at life, I see that at every point in life, it has been so perfect. If there seemed to be imperfection, later on it was perfect. If I missed a flight somewhere, it was so that something better could happen. If I look back at my life today, I wouldn't have it any other way. Once upon a time, long, long ago, yeah, this was long, long ago, but not so far away. When I came to I'm sure many of you have heard this story from me many times, but please still smile and be astonished at the right times as if you're hearing it for the first time. So when I was studying in college, in IIT we have like a 40-day vacation in winter, December, between the semesters, 40 days break, winter break. And in 1995, when I did the course, I was so touched that I kept coming back again and again. And I decided I want to be a teacher, an art of living teacher. And can you imagine, in those days, the Art of Living Teachers Training Program was 30 days, not 15 days, not 20 days, 30 days at a stretch, 1 month. And Guruji announced the Art of Living TTP exactly in those days when I had holidays. So I thought, I can see other people also have this experience. So it was exactly during those times, and I said, see, it's a sign, divine sign, I have to go for TTC. Accept noises as they are. So I applied and I came here, landed up in the ashram without a return ticket. And there were a handful of people for the TTC. And Guruji picked out one form and said, this person is not going to do the TTC, not eligible. I mean, he didn't say that. That was my addition. And you can guess whose form that was. Yours truly. Said, not ready, should do some more silence programs, advanced course. So I was devastated. If everyone else says you're hopeless, it's still okay. So I felt, oh my God, it's the end of the world. And I did my silence program, which I had very good experiences. That's another story. After the course, after the silence program, 5 days, in those days, we used to go to Guruji and meet him, darshan line, like we do still. So Guruji asked me, what are you doing? I said, Guruji, holidays. He asked me, do you have a return ticket? I said, no, Guruji. So he said, okay, then stay back. I said, wow, that's very nice. And for the next 30 minus 5, 25 days, everyone else would go for the TTC. And I would close the door on them and say, bye. And I would be with Guruji. Suddenly I realized not being selected for TTC is a great blessing. So the same thing that I felt was terrible suddenly became very good. Every day it was so wonderful to see people's faces. And instead of me being jealous, they were jealous of my state. So I spent 40 days sitting in the kutir, doing small things, just chit-chatting, chilling, having fun. Then, of course, I went back to IIT, finished my studies, came back, started doing seva here in the ashram, agriculture, lifting cots, cleaning toilets. The best time of my life. And then after 2 years, I thought, okay, maybe now I have done enough पुण्य कमा लिया है, अब शायद गुरुजी से फिर से पूछना चाहिए. Let me ask Guruji again. So tomorrow the TTC was, next day the TTC was going to start. And one day before, I decided, okay, today evening when on the walk, I'm going to ask Guruji, Guruji, can I do the TTC this time? Remember, you have not heard this story. You have to smile at the right times. And Guruji said, अरे काशी भी नहीं कर रहा है, तुमको क्यों करना है? I'm sure people who don't understand Hindi still understood what I said. So that's the story of how I did not do the TTC. And because of that, today I feel so lucky that I did the TTC much later on, in 2008, I think. And that's the amount of time I was able to spend in the ashram. After I became a teacher, Guruji said, okay, go teach. So the point of the story is that there is a massive plan in creation. An apple tree gives apples. Doesn't matter which part of the world it is. Things happen at the right time. Things happen in the right manner. Two trees right next to each other, but their leaves are of the same shape. It doesn't happen that, oh, I'm near this tree, let me change my leaf shape or color. No. So in the same way, each one of us is so unique and yet a part of this whole creation. Part of this massive plan that's keeping everything in place. And recognizing this substratum of existence. लिखा तो हुआ है ब्लैक बोर्ड पर जो कुछ लिखा है वो ब्लैक बोर्ड पर लिखा है. लिखाई को देखोगे वो व्यक्त जीवन, प्रकृति, और जब ब्लैक बोर्ड को देखते हो जहां पर कुछ नहीं लिखा है, जिस पर सब कुछ लिखा जाता है, वो शिव तत्व. That which is the background, the summum bonum of existence. Guruji loves this word, summum bonum. The complete, the totality of existence. This is Shiva. So in a sense, none of us can be outside the Shiva Tattva. And that's why in the Vedic tradition, the highest to be achieved is called moksha or liberation, getting free of the bondage. इस वैदिक परंपरा में सबसे बढ़िया क्या पाना है? मोक्ष. यानी जो है वो छूट जाए, इसको पाना कहते हैं. यदि कुछ पाना होता आपके पास नहीं है और पाना होता तो फिर तो कुछ एफर्ट लगता. If the end result was something to be achieved that you don't have, then you need to put effort. But here it said, what is worth achieving is dropping all these coverings and realizing it's already there. Wake up and see. This is the reality. This is the truth. And this is Shiva. That's why Shiva is called omnipresent, omniscient, sarvavyapi. And said Shivo Ham. इसके पहले जो भजन गाए थे, शिवो हम, ये जो मैं भीतर बैठा है यही तो शिव है. ढूंढते ढूंढते आखिर में थक के मृग बैठ गया तो पता चला कि सुगंध का स्रोत तो वही है कि नहीं? But to be able to do this, the whole effort is to drop all that we are holding on to. For the sunlight to come in, you need to open the curtains, open the windows. So the effort to open the window is our sadhana. But once you open the window, only when the sun rises will the light come in. You can't say at night I opened the window, no light is coming in, so it's all useless. But if it's daytime, the sun has come up and you keep the windows closed, no way the light can come in. So both are essential. Opening the window, that's in our hands, and the sun rising, it happens at its own time. So we continue doing our sadhana, our practice, and wait for the sun to rise up. So what is the time? When does it rise? Okay, ठीक से बजाई लो यार ताली. So when does the sun rise? Well, every morning. And this science of finding out the right time for right things, the ancient rishis called this Jyotish. Jyotish is often called the eye of the Vedas. The eyes of Vedas, through which you can see. Like when you're traveling in a city, if you have your GPS, and if it's Google and it's connected to the net, it tells you there's more traffic here, less traffic here, better to go from here. Even if you don't have that, you'll still reach your destination. But having it makes it easier and faster. Same way in life, you'll still live. But when you have some indication, then you're able to make the journey much more easier. And so usually Jyotish, they say Pradosha, or the 13th day of the lunar calendar, is a great time to transcend, to experience this Shiva Tattva. And in the whole year, on Mahashivratri, which is coming next month in February 28th, 24th, no? On Feb 24th, 24, 25, 24th, that's the time when there is a possibility of me experiencing this Shivoham. You might say, oh, it can happen anytime. Of course it can happen anytime. Yet, at some points of time, the situation is conducive for me to experience this. It's like if you have a magnifying lens and you want to use it to focus the sunlight to light a fire, then if the sun is shining overhead, it's much better. If the sun is just rising, you might keep your lens, but nothing is going to happen. So there are certain times when it's easier to, like all of us have our right time. There are some people who are morning people who wake up early in the morning. And in satsang, when the singing stops and someone keeps talking and talking and talking, then deep states of meditation are achieved. कुछ लोग होते हैं जो सुबह तो सब चुस्त, मगर शाम होते होते दिमाग की बत्ती बंद हो जाती है. But there are some other people, morning waking up is a little difficult. But night, you're very active. Afternoon session, very, very difficult. So there are all kinds of people. Do you notice? The same time could be different for different people. But some things come together. Like at lunchtime, everyone feels hungry. If you go to Vishala and see the chocolate cake, something happens. So if you notice, there are some things that are common to everyone and there are some things that are different for everyone. So कभी भी आपको आत्मज्ञान तो मिल सकता है, शिव तत्व का अनुभव तो कभी भी हो सकता है, कोई समय की पाबंदी नहीं है, मगर फिर भी शिवरात्रि हो तो फिर उसका कुछ महत्व है, उस समय का कुछ महत्व है. And that's why you will notice Navratri, Shivratri, all of these festivals, you will find that so many pujas happen. And when the consciousness gets together, so many people come together, the experience is completely different. And that's why, like you could do your kriya sitting at home, but when you come here in Vishalakshi Mandap and do the same sadhana, it's a veil of a difference, isn't it? Very nice. Any questions? Anyone wants to ask or say something? Those who are watching on Facebook, if you have any questions, maybe you can type it in the comments and someone can ask them. वाह, शांत स्वरूप से सब बैठे, बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. हाँ जी, प्राणायाम, प्राण और अपान वायु को, प्राण और अपान को कैसे मिलाया जाए. प्राण और अपान ये दोनों का होना जरूरी है. प्राण वायु शक्ति को अंदर लाती है और अपान दूषित पदार्थ को बाहर निकालती है, ये इसका तत्व है. तो यदि प्राण वायु अपान वायु का काम करने लगे तो अनर्थ हो जाएगा, अपान प्राण का करने लगे तो अनर्थ हो जाएगा. प्राण और अपान को मिलाना, इसका मतलब क्या है कि इसका समन, इसका तालमेल बन जाए. कोई तालाब में जितना पानी अंदर आए उतना ही बाहर जाए तो तालाब स्थिर रहता है. अगर तालाब में, डैम में पानी अंदर आना ज्यादा और बाहर जाना कम हो जाए तो फिर बाढ़ आ जाए. तो हमारे पूर्वजों ने इसी को कहा कि प्राण और अपान को मिला दो, माने इसमें एक समन्वय लाए. और यही प्राणायाम में हम करते हैं. वेरी नाइस. शिव शंभो शंभो, शिव शंभो महादेवा, शिव शंभो शंभो, शिव शंभो महादेवा. हर 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 महादेवा, शिव शंभो महादेवा.
हर 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 महादेवा, शिव शंभो महादेवा.
शिव शंभो शंभो, शिव शंभो महादेवा.
शिव शंभो शंभो, शिव शंभो महादेवा.
हर 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 महादेवा, शिव शंभो महादेवा.
हर 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 महादेवा, शिव शंभो महादेवा.
शिव ओम, शिव ओम. शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा
शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा
शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा
शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा
शिव 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 नमः शिवाय
शिव 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 नमः शिवाय
हर ओम नमः शिवाय
हरे ओम नमः शिवाय
हालाहलधर शम्भो अनाथनाथ शम्भो
हरधर शम्भो अनाथनाथ शम्भो
हालाहलधर शम्भो अनाथनाथ शम्भो
हरधर शम्भो अनाथनाथ शम्भो
शिव शिव नमः शिवाय
शिव 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 नमः शिवाय
हर ओम नमः शिवाय
हरे ओम नमः शिवाय
शिव शम्भो शम्भो शिव शम्भो महादेवा
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 हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा
हर 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 महादेवा शिव शम्भो महादेवा
शिव शम्भो महादेवा
शिव शम्भो महादेवा
शिव शम्भो महादेवा So anyone's birthday today? आज किसी का जन्मदिन? राहुल रोहन सागर में एक लहर उठी तेरे नाम
सागर में एक लहर उठी तेरे नाम की तुझे मुबारक खुशियाँ आत्मज्ञान की तुझे मुबारक खुशियाँ आत्मज्ञान की तुझ तुझको है आनंद में जाकर मिल जाना, तुझको है आनंद में जाकर मिल जाना। तू है सुंदर फूल इस संसार की, तू है सुंदर फूल इस संसार की।
हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, 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 जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि बोल,
हरि बोल हरि बोल
हरि
हरि
बोल, हरि बोल,
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि
हरि बोल, हरि बोल,
हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि
हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल, हरि बोल।
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा
रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल। हरि बोल हरि बोल जय जय राधा रमण हरि राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय 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 राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमण हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा